a solid work of art.
Tell me again when the stream comes online, Martin.
Oh well.
I'll start moving the stuff.
And we are live.
So Sam's playing RPG Maker.
Good for him.
That dick didn't show up to the podcast. And he just sits there and he plays other games. The fuck, man?
Alright. Attempt number 2. Hello again to my first ever King of the Virtual Ring tournament. This will be a regular thing. I'll be playing lots of wrestling games over the next few months and determining who is the greatest wrestler on the virtual roster.
I think I'll find the term is wrestling, Stuart, not wrestling. God, amateur.
Jeff Jarrett is the answer.
Michael
what
Jordan.
the fuck is the question?
Barry White.
Yes, Barry White is the greatest wrestler of all time, but unfortunately he is not in WWF SmackDown.
WWF, sure, not WF.
Which is the game I'll be playing today. This will be a 32-man tournament.
Yes.
I did some qualifying matches, but I've forgotten who was in them, and I've closed down Google Chrome. I don't care. This is the second attempt we've done this. Let's just start with the match.
Jeff Hardy jobbed to JBL in a preliminary match, I believe.
Yes, Gangrel beat China.
Yep.
Test beat Paul Bearer, and Godfather defeated Devon Dudley.
Yep.
So the first match is, of course, The Rock versus Tori.
So Nick versus Martin.
And yeah, that's just all matches are computer versus computer. Because I don't
Normal rules.
normal rules. 15-minute time limit, but judging by the qualifying matches, that's not going to be an issue.
So, Stu, can you in fact smell what The Rock is cooking?
I can, and it's spaghetti bolognese.
Ah.
Yeah.
Spagooter.
Spagooter bolognese.
Is it Mum's spaghetti?
Are your knees weak? Are your arms heavy? Are you nervous? Because on the surface you look calm and ready to drop bombs.
No, on the surface you look Mum's spaghetti. You look kind of ready to be Mum's spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
Knees weak on spaghetti.
And speaking of, here comes Tori. Do we have any Tori fans in the house?
No,
No, I don't think so.
unless Tori's in the house.
She is. She's actually sitting right
What's
next
that,
to me.
Tori? Fucking idiot. And by that I mean, love you, Martin.
And The Rock takes the upper hand with an angry stomp. Yeah, for some reason.
Anger. Wow.
He's definitely no hitting her with peace and love.
No, he
There's
is not.
definitely no peace and or love being shown here.
Ringo would be ashamed.
Tori was, of course, the women's champion in this game. At a time when the women's division was pretty much Tori. And, yeah.
Stephanie McMahon.
No, that was a little bit after this.
Really?
This was early 2000.
Yes, Stephanie McMahon.
I thought she was like champion like late 2000, like SmackDown 2 era.
No.
Really? Oh.
I mean, she was a fighting champion. She lost the title and got it back and whatnot.
Yeah.
In
But-
fact, I think Tori might have retired by the time this game came out.
Yeah. I mean, like, they had Jacqueline and Ivory, and I think Lita was around at this point, but none of them are.
That's where I say Rios.
Yeah, but none of them are in this game. Pretty much Tori, Deborah, and Chyna are the 3 female wrestlers in the game.
And China was already trying to get, like, the IC title.
Oh, she was
And
already.
feuds with lots of guys.
Yeah, Jarrett and Jericho.
Aye.
She would have been Intercontinental Champion before this game came out. But yeah, The Rock has definitely the upper hand. He's almost earned a finisher. And he puts Tori in the sleeper. And again. He would go for a third time, but Tori was well aware of his tactics.
Wish you don't
Crafty
fall for
Rock.
any of his shit.
And the Rock hits the rock bottom. Will he go for the pin? No, he goes for the people's elbow. And he takes off that armband. He swings his arms. He does indeed.
No, but is this the game where, in one of the games they did it so, like, because it repeats the animation, but in one of the games it got so far as, like, he takes one elbow pad off, and if you do the people's elbow again, he takes the other elbow pad off.
Yes.
And if you do it a third time, he doesn't take anything off.
Yeah,
Just his clothes off.
he sort of does like a weird, like
He gets confused.
Yeah, he actually does.
His arm.
He actually does get confused. He sort of just does like the eyebrows, like, what shit, what do I do now? Anyway,
Claire, the fuck are you trying to do here?
The Rock has qualified for the next round by knocking Tori out.
Already?
Yes! That's the thing about the very early SmackDown games. They're very arcadey, very fast-paced.
More fun than the recent ones.
Yeah. A lot more fun to watch, actually. Anyway, the second match for the right to face The Rock in the next round will be my favourite Steve motherfucking Blackman.
It's too early to call your favourite match, Stu. Calm down.
I meant my favourite wrestler, my favourite for the tournament. And he's going to go up against the big Valbowski, Val Venis.
Steve Blackman, of course, seated first in the tournament. Champion of previous Robot Wars.
Oh my! Next time I play Robot Wars, I'm making a robot called Steve Blackman. He'll just be covered. He'll be just covered in kendo sticks. No, no.
Val Venis had the gimmick of being a porn star.
And Steve Blackman had the gimmick of being Steve Blackman.
But Val Venis got that gimmick because he was the one in the roster that most resembled Ron Jeremy.
Poor guy.
Much like Sam to our podcast.
Yes, obviously. Here comes the European champion, Val Venis.
Steve Blackman, formerly of Head Cheese.
Of course, greatest tag team of all time. You know what? When I was younger, I did not understand Val Venis's Titantron at all. Nowadays, it's like, oh yeah, I see the symbolism, the deep symbolism.
Was his finisher not called the Money Shot?
Yes, it was. And Steve Blackman starts with a dropkick to the air. That's not a good,
so dangerous.
not a good start for the #1 seed. Oh, but he makes up with it with a knee strike. Yeah.
Val Venis there heading towards the corner patrol zone where Matilda is waiting.
And for some reason,
this match will of course have a haiku from Craig Charles.
For some reason, Matilda is threatening to choppy his pee-pee.
And now over to Philippa with a look back.
But no, I don't know why I love Steve Blackman so much. Like, I even loved him as a child. But like, if you've seen him like recently, he hasn't aged since 2000.
No, it wouldn't have.
No. Remember he was on Raw, I think it was a couple years ago, and no change. Oh, he goes for a cover, he gets a 2 count.
Stuart, Raw is war.
Steve Blackman, of course, not singing along with Free Count.
Oh, Tank Abbott for the win. That was roughly when I stopped watching WCW. Like, no.
Don't blame you.
Yeah. But for some reason, like, I actually remember very little about my time watching WCW, but I remember 3 Count and Tank Abbott very clearly.
Guys, I have some news for you.
Oh, what?
There's a new runner coming to Speedrunners.
Sweet. What's its special?
Tomorrow.
Is it
No.
Road? Is it Bit
Nope.
Trip?
It
Is
is
it...
the
Is it
Falcon,
Blade?
And it's a man in a chicken costume.
Oh,
Michael
dibs.
Jordan.
Yes, from Space Jam.
Oh! I don't know why I'm holding the controller. I just realised. When I dropped the controller, I was like, oh shit, I must pick it up. And then I realised, I'm not controlling this. Oh, Steve Blackman with a pin with the bridge, and he gets the 3 count! Shout out to Shane Helms, Shannon Moore, and Evan Courageous.
You sound a bit unsure about that.
I was hoping if I say it quietly enough, the mic wouldn't pick up the fact that I cannot say his last name.
Courageous.
What is his last
Courageous. Evan Courageous. So, in the next round...
Courageous.
Courageous.
Evan Kerbal.
Which
Space
is
program.
ironic because he never had any courage.
No.
Steve Blackman, the #1 seed, of course, going through it the next round.
Where he will face The Rock.
Beast of Bodmin.
So, in the next match...
We have Jeff Jarrett taking on Roadblock.
I wish Jeff Jarrett was in this game.
Jeff Jarrett v. Wile E. Coyote.
But instead, we're going to have to settle for Bubba Ray Dudley. His brother, of course, was eliminated before the stream began. And he will take on Chris Jericho.
Chris Jericho.
Yes, Chris Jericho.
His brother was, of course, defeated in the early heats by Nemesis 2.
And of course, both wrestlers are using their famed finishers. Bubba Ray with his jackknife powerbomb and Chris Jericho with his double powerbomb.
Oh god damn it!
Exactly, Dale.
I'm playing speedrunners and I'm bad at it because I keep jumping too high and getting put out.
So, what are the odds on the wall being broken down here, Stu?
Well, the wall was in WCW, so I don't think he's going to be broken down, I'm afraid.
He's dead now, actually.
I know, that's a shame. I actually liked him.
Way to make the stream sad, Martin.
To be fair though, it's a wrestling stream. I've done streams based on the lives, the career of Ultimate Warrior and Randy Savage. I'm used to sadness.
Deep life. There's probably more people in this SmackDown game that are dead than there is that are alive.
In this one, not so much.
No?
No, because this is before the Radicals and all that came in.
Implying Dean Malenko's dead. How dare you?
No, Dean Malenko is like the one who's survived the most. Perry Saturn,
He is
as
he
well.
who does not die.
Dean Malenko, of course, still works for WWE.
Yep. He's in charge of coming up with gimmicks. Exactly.
Oh dear. Oh, I can't wait till we play WWF SmackDown 2 just for because that's when Malenko was doing his weird James Bond thing.
Oh. Did you ever? There was back when like Tough Enough was gonna boot.
Yeah.
There was a show in Canada where Lance Storm trained wrestlers,
Oh yeah.
Oh lord.
and so Lance Storm teaching people to cut promos.
Oh my god.
In the second season, it was Roddy Piper that was hosting it.
Not Roddy Piper.
Spoilers: Piper's also Canadian.
Yes, he is. But Lance
He wasn't Scottish.
Storm is actually a great trainer, but I wouldn't trust him to tell me how to cut promo.
I don't know. I like the Impact layers in ECW.
Well, see, I never watched ECW, so I missed. I don't think I missed his star
You
turning.
missed it on Just Incredible.
Yeah, and I think I stopped watching WCW just as he came in. Anyway, Bubba Ray Dudley has taken the early advantage over Chris Jericho, who's really struggling to take on the Dudley Boy.
Jericho here appears to be out of shape.
Yes.
Perhaps left too many comments in a web space. and consume too many pizza rolls.
So, quick question. What does everyone think of Bully Ray?
Well, I don't think Nick or Dale watched TNA.
I
I did. I wasn't too keen on him.
He's the best part of the show.
Yeah, he is the best. He is actually the best thing in TNA. And in 2 minutes 10 seconds, Bubba Ray Dudley advances to the next round.
He's the only one with a sort of a personality.
Yeah.
Can be Samoa Joe.
No, because Samoa Joe's fat and out of shape.
Samoa, like...
Implying that fucking Bubba Ray Dudley wasn't.
But no, Bubba's in real shape now, that's the thing.
Yeah, he's actually a decent
Martin
wrestler.
Circle is a shape.
He's in the best shape of his life.
Solid joke, Dale.
What happened with Samoa Joe was he got signed to TNA, and then he was like, alright, I'm going to be the next big thing. And then when he wasn't, he just started to eat and eat and eat. So he will never be employed by WWE or anything.
Which is a shame, because he...
out of shape.
Yeah. It was a shame, because he used to be fantastic.
Yep.
Anyway...
He just clearly doesn't give a fuck anymore.
I don't blame him. Anyway, the fourth match on our card, The Undertaker will take on...
You're taking on Sergeant Bash.
will take on an equally terrifying character in Mr. Ass.
Oh,
let's just take a moment to appreciate Mr. Ass's portrait, which you will see in about 10 seconds. It's fucking terrifying. That smile.
In about seconds.
In about 10 seconds, yeah.
There it is.
There were 10 cutouts all I heard was, you will see in about seconds.
I want to remind everybody that this was a point in the WWE where you had The Undertaker leading a ministry of quote-unquote darkness. Right? And
Like some Harry Potter shit.
Right, and the good guys, right? And keep in mind that Vince McMahon is like a ridiculous Republican figure, and his wife was running for the senator in New York slot. The good guys formed a union.
Yes. Was that Mankind, Big Show, Test, and...
Test.
Yeah, and someone else. I can't remember who the fourth person was.
Shane?
I think it was Shane, yeah, because I didn't watch it at the time. I just heard about it later.
So you had the corporation, who were like the middle bad guys.
Yeah.
And then the Union, and then the Ministry of Darkness, and then the Ministry of Darkness and the Corporation came together. So you had a big bad evil corporation with mind control powers. And the Union was the good guys.
Yes. So, anyone want to place any bets on who's going to win between The Undertaker and Mr. Ass?
Undertaker.
Get on the butt.
A more important question is anyone here an ass man?
Martin is.
So
I think Billy Gunn's going to win this, actually.
He hasn't started off well. But I apologise for taking all the class out of this wrestling stream with that question.
Proud of you.
This I just remembered. This is a game where like some character.
Remembered Arnold Schwarzenegger's in the Rumble.
This is the game where like they do that thing where they put like a wrestler on a arm, like in the heads and the arms, and they punch them, and then they do this weird thing where they just put their like they shrug a little.
Yep, the headlock thing.
Yeah. I always thought that was really weird.
Do you know what I thought was really weird?
You?
Wrestling back in the 90s.
I never wrestled back in the 90s, so I can't comment.
You missed
I
out,
wrestled
man.
in the 90s, I was in all the independent scenes.
Oh, where are you? I thought I saw you in Smoky Mountain.
Oh, I
Smoky
did that, I did Shakespeare in the Park.
My favourite wrestling promotion.
We had Hamlet Mania. It was quite fun. Denmark won, obviously.
Obviously. The tag team champions were Romeo and Juliet. Oh, the Undertaker hits the choke slam! And he goes for the pin. 1, 2, he's got him! Yes, he's got him! The Undertaker wins in 2 minutes 13 seconds. And I just realised it's dark in my room, so I'm going to turn on the light.
I believe it was Nelly Furtado who first said turn on the light.
So we now have our second round match sorted. Bubba Ray Dudley versus The Undertaker. Now for our 5th match.
They will be taking on Killatron in the semi-finals.
We have the Acolyte, Faarooq.
Where's Bradshaw?
He'll be coming, Jesus. He'll be coming, Jesus. The Faarooq will take on none other than the Faarooq will take on none other than the Undertaker's brother, quote unquote, Kane.
Not to be confused with Kane, who is of course the Undertaker.
Not to be confused
yes.
with Paul Bearer, who is their dad.
So Faarooq, his full name's Faarooq Assad, and he was the leader of the Nation of Islam type group in the WWE.
We are the nation of domination.
Exactly. So it was all these.
I am the nation. Oh.
I am the walrus.
It was all these black people and Owen Hart.
I am the law.
So they were like militant Islamists, and then they let Owen Hart in, and then they let The Rock in, and The Rock took over the group, and it was no longer the Nation of Islam.
Yeah.
No, not tomorrow.
To Dale's mom.
Hey, Dale's mom.
She will not be joining us on the stream, sadly.
She already has.
Ask her what she thinks about Faarooq and his Nation of Domination.
Mom, what do you think about Faarooq and his Nation of Domination? Thanks. Don't know if you heard that answer.
Nope.
What was the answer?
Well placed, well balanced, and all around a good idea.
No.
Shout out to my mum for being the coolest mum. She
We-
didn't watch wrestling.
The
The fuck was that noise?
Rip.
Oop.
Rip.
I was gonna say something, and then I decided against it.
A
So,
wise choice.
so Faarooq is of course Ron Simmons, who was the first African American world champion in North America, at least.
Damn.
Damn. Nowadays he's known for one word.
Well, see, even the reason that started is because in the locker room, that's what he was known for anyway.
Yeah. But it's just like, it's always funny. But yeah, Kane is dominating Faarooq here.
No, is that because Faarooq lacks the backing of Lewis Farkham at this point in time? The 5% Nation no longer showing their support for the once world champion. And multiple time All-American Ron Simmons.
Nick's terrible at replying on Steam. It's unacceptable. Oh my god, World Solution.
So Kane was actually my favourite wrestler for a while as a kid.
Why? Did you not think him was just a rip-off of The Undertaker?
Well, no. But it was round about when he truly became my favourite wrestler. It was round about 2002 up until
Alright.
his unmasking, really.
when he was wearing that horrible outfit.
Yeah.
Slightly see-through cloth, armless.
Yeah. Basically, when he was teaming with Hurricane and RVD.
Oh, yeah. There was a time when Kane was a member of DX that everybody forgets.
Yeah.
He was teaming with X-Pac.
That was slightly before my time, unfortunately.
In fact, I believe, did they not have, was it not X-Pac, Kane and Tori? Or, X-Pac, Kane and, Terry, maybe?
Tori was supposed to be like Kane's girlfriend.
It was Tori then, oh.
Yeah. Well, this has actually been one of the most competitive matches so far. Sorry, Martin, carry on.
Well, that's because Ron Simmons is a multiple-time All-American.
Yep.
As JR keeps reminding you.
And Kane hits the choke slam. Can he go for the pin? 1, 2, 3.
The referee is dyslexic.
1. His head. Spoon.
1. Squiggly line.
Oh Lord,
Mrs.
help.
Bond the Baker.
Then Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out and then it's just a mad pissing contest.
I'll be back.
Dino Thunder?
Oh, he's gonna miss the poetry of the next match. I'll wait till he comes back, maybe. I don't know.
Plinky plonk, plink, keep plonk, keep plink, keep plonk, keep plink, keep plonk, keep plink, keep plonk, keep plink, keep plonk. Hi Stuart, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm sort of playing WWF SmackDown.
Sort of?
Well, I'm not. Yeah.
I'm kind of nearly almost playing.
Well, I'm not exactly playing it as much as I'm watching the game play itself. And it's still surprisingly fun, at least for me. What are you doing, Dale?
I am getting ready to play...
Not watching my fucking stream! That's what you're not doing!
Nope. I'm participating, son. I don't want to be one of these people that talks about something that the audience saw 5 minutes ago. What do you think I am? And Shaw?
And, Nick? Were you much of a wrestling fan as a youngin'?
When I was a kid, I was into it, but I completely stopped watching like a while back. I know it was before Kane's unmasking, but I don't remember anything else since then.
Fair enough. I think wrestling's one of those things that a lot of people grow out of, but then some don't.
Mm-hmm.
And I noticed like quite a lot of people will like watch WrestleMania and that'll be it.
Yeah. For me and my brothers, anyway, the games were a lot into the games more than we were into the actual watching the events and stuff.
Yeah. My sister was the same actually. She bloody loved SmackDown too, but never watched wrestling herself. Her favourite wrestler was China.
What we're missing here?
I was just discussing about wrestling because I just noticed that the next match is poetry. So I thought I'd wait till you came back.
Poultry?
It is poultry. It will be the chicken versus the turkey. No.
No, it's the gobbledygook.
The gobbledygook versus the red rooster.
This is Bob
Second.
Rose? Pete Rose?
Oh,
Rose.
I'll
Pete
tag it
Rose came in dressed in a costume and Kane went mental.
I think it's a kind of a running joke in WWF that, or
Mark,
WWE.
He went mental, chicken oriental.
So anyway, this match will see The Big Show
Whoa!
take on
Whoa!
Al Snow.
Whoa!
This match will see the Big Show take on me.
Take on me.
Big Show just appeared in Martin's fucking bedroom in Soupston. I would be okay with it.
Take on me.
I'll be gone in a day or two.
The Big Show.
Ah, fuck it. No.
Yeah.
Needless
That's
to
how
say, I know
all of
other
Martin's
ones.
songs go. They all just fuck it.
I just give up at some point.
Hey Nick, you should reply on Steam Bear.
I should, but no.
Hit him.
Nah, I don't think I will.
Hey Nick, please.
Why are you using Steam chat when we are talking to
Because you want to
you?
interrupt Stuart's stream with me and Nick talking about stuff?
Use the mumbles.
It's fine. You're allowed to talk.
Unless
Shut up, Dale. Yeah.
Thanks, love you too.
So this, of course, will decide who will face Kane in the next round.
What does everybody want?
Head.
What does everybody
More
need?
something.
More oil.
Nah.
More natural gas.
We weren't doing that one.
What does everybody need now? So, Martin, have you ever heard Al Snow's theme backwards?
You heard.
Well, there's bits backwards. There's backmasking on some of the bits.
Yeah.
So, what does he say when it's turned around the other way?
Apparently, it's like a woman's voice that just says something like, "I am the one that's in control."
I am the one and only.
Shout out to Chesney Hawks. Nick, what age are you?
I am 23.
Nick, are you the one and only?
No.
Fuck.
You lied to us!
Do you know
Well-
how hard it is to find the one and only?
Well, you've just got to find Chesney Hawks' phone number.
He's
I've
in the
got
phone
it.
book.
Yeah.
Under Hawk, C.
Oh, so one of the best things about the early SmackDown games is that they didn't really have weight detection. So you've just seen Al Snow lift Big Show up like he's Rey Mysterio.
You say that's one of the best things. If you happen to come across from the N64 games, then you were like, what the fuck? Because all the N64 games had weight detection.
Yeah. I will be playing No Mercy at one point, but I need to unlock all the characters because I think I can't. I know it's a second-hand cartridge, but I don't know if he unlocked all the characters before I got it.
Did they unlock them with base and love?
I think he unlocked them by playing the game.
Yeah.
Every time Martin says that, all I can think of is peas and fluff.
Bees and fluff. Bees and fluff.
I'll have fish and chips with a portion of peas and fluff. Al Snow is actually doing really well against the Big Show.
Until he dies.
Yeah. And he hits him with a suplex, as Gordon Soley would say.
Is that like suplex and souffle rolled into one?
Yes! They suplex them into the souffle.
That's a waste of food, that fuck.
God damn it, Al Snow.
Nick typing again.
And Al Snow has earned himself a finisher. Can he hit the snowplow, though?
No, it
No.
cannot.
Big Show is countering all Al Snow's attempts to lift him up. And the Big Show hits the side buster. Now Big Show has a finisher. And he hits it! It's the showstopper! Will this be enough to put Al Snow away?
No.
He goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
One again. 3,
1, 2.
4.
Test. 1, 2.
Suddenly just starts raining dust from the ceiling.
And so the Big Show will take on Kane in the second round.
Sorry.
So we're almost halfway through, guys.
Solid Snake.
Does anyone have any early favourites for the tournament?
Venis.
He's out,
I'm going to say Steve Blackman, of course.
of course. Well, next up we've got a grudge match, in fact. Yeah, some personal issues will be solved as Matt Hardy takes on Edge.
Oh, Christ.
Matt Hardy with his Northern Light Suplex special move.
Ah, fuck.
And Edge, with his special move, Nine Inch Nails' best album.
The Downward Spiral.
Yes. It's actually not even my favourite Nine Inch Nails album, but everyone says it's...
Oh, yours would be Year Zero, wouldn't it?
Yes. Have I told you that before, or did you just guess?
No, I guessed, because I figured you probably got into them at around that time.
Well, no, I got into them round about with Teeth Era, but Year Zero was like when I really got into them. And yeah, it's just a really good album.
But when was the time when you got money?
I'd do anything.
I'm
No.
sorry, I'll just kill myself.
Yeah. By the way, the lyric is actually God money. Just saying.
Would you, what?
Yeah, it's God money. I'd do anything for you.
Really?
Yep.
I'm gonna have to consult him on this.
God money, just tell me what you want me to. So yes, Matt Hardy versus Edge. Back when Edge was still sort of a vampire, sort of.
Back
Wait,
when Matt Hardy was normal.
Yes. Well, apparently he's having a decent run in Ring of Honor.
Yep, he's running back to the catering stalls to get more grapes.
Oh god. See, like, I was very upset when, like, Jeff Hardy left WWE last time, but they're kind of damaged goods at this point.
They were always damaged goods, though.
But at least they were, you know, popular. So you could get sort of, like, weigh up the pros and cons, but nowadays the cons mostly outweigh the pros.
You can see matches from, like, Shotgun Challenge. Michael Hayes comes out with the two Hardy Boys and they're dressed in tie-dye. This was before, like, they got their real thing.
Yeah.
And you could tell then that they were atrocious. Like, surprisingly, Matt's the better wrestler.
He is a better wrestler, but I think... but I can see why Jeff was the more popular.
Because he does the flippy shit.
Yeah. But I honestly didn't think his main event run was that bad. Until he decided to quit 2 months into it. And then he got arrested. Because of course he did.
Same.
Oh, Edge with the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Matt Hardy kicks out. Though it kind of looked like Edge just gave up.
Maybe he did.
Yeah, maybe.
Who are you to judge?
So I take it, Martin, are you a fan of Edge and Christian back in the day?
As a tag team, yes.
Yeah.
As a singular thing, no. I never believed Edge could be a main event guy.
See, I really...
Maybe what drugs they took.
I really liked Edge, I'm not gonna lie. And not so much as, like, last few years, but... I did like Edge. I always feel like Edge was always going to be the star of the two.
Why though? He only works in tag teams. He works as Edge and Christian, or he works as like a rated RKO or whatever.
Yeah.
He never worked on his own.
Well, did he not win a title, like, really early into his career?
Possibly.
Yeah. And, like, one of his first, like, matches, he beat Vader. But then again, it was just before Vader left, I think.
It was WWE Vader though, or WWF Vader, I guess. And that wasn't Vader at all.
Again, I didn't watch it at the time, so I just thought, like, Edge beat Vader, what the fuck? No one beats Vader.
Stan Hansen.
Oh, other than Stan Hansen, but
Shit.
so I
If
think
anyone can guess the game I'm playing and get it right, you get £100.
God of War,
Nope. It starts with a T.
Terraria,
3 words.
Terraria.
Close enough, but no.
Is it the?
Nope.
Ticket to Ride,
Nope.
To the Moon.
Nope. It's not Thomas Was Alone either.
I don't know.
Give me a clue.
It's a game.
Is there any vowels?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Christ.
Well, I can say one thing. This has been the longest match so far. It's almost hit 5 minutes, and we've not got a winner yet.
Yes, but we have a 45-minute time limit on this.
15.
Grudge match. It's a grudge match. Let the grudge be settled here tonight.
If there is ever a case when somehow there's a draw, there will be a sort of grudge match type gimmick attached to the next match. But that won't be happening for this match, as Edge has taken the pinfall at 5 minutes 16.
Would you like to know the name of the game now?
Sure.
I'm playing Tiny Toon Adventures.
Oh, on the SNES.
No, on the Mega Drive.
The Mega Drive version was good. That's the one I had.
I have a Tiny Toon game for the NES, I think. Or it could be for the SNES. I can't remember. It was like 5 years ago when I got it.
SNES just sounds like you're sneezing.
SNES! Yeah, it does. Anyway, the next match to face Edge will be contested between Sexual Chocolate, Mark Henry, and Edge's tag team partner, Christian.
Christian Jericho.
Christian Jericho.
I may actually record or live stream this game because it's just really fun. And I really like the music in it.
Hey, might as well.
And I want to give it all to you. Yeah, right on. I'm right here for you.
Who could forget Mark Henry's Sexual Chocolate? Apart from everyone.
Me.
Yeah. And here comes Christian in what I presume is supposed to be his see-through top, but because it's PS1 graphics, it doesn't look anything like a see-through top.
What? Oh, it's weird. Oh, right, I see it.
Yeah. So can Christian knock off Mark Henry to take on his tag team partner Edge in the next round? We've even brought in a live musician for this round.
What? Fuck, can you hear that?
Yes!
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
It's fine.
I was trying to play quietly.
I'm not gonna stop you.
Fuck it.
That was a world premiere of Martin Shaw's new song, Fuck It.
Fuck it. God, fuck it. Sorry, God, fuck it.
So who played this game as a youngin?
Yep, I had it.
I did
I might
not.
have, but I can't remember.
Is Nick still there?
No, my bad playing of
Yes.
Jimi Hendrix killed Nick.
I played it.
Yeah. I actually did not have this game. I had the demo, but I went straight to SmackDown 2.
Ah,
Which
I
was...
remember the demo for this.
Yeah. It only had like...
Started on Raw is War and then moved on to this one.
I had Mega Drive games with a blue steel chair at the side, and you get fucked for using it, but it was fun. That was the only weapon. And then in your house, which was like their version of Mortal Kombat.
Oh, is that the one where like Doink has the electric
Massive
powers?
hammer and shit.
Oh yeah. I saw like my friend had that game. And I was like, I want to play this. Just by looking at the pictures in the back, he was like, no. I was like, oh.
No,
Well,
you
fuck
don't.
you.
Undertaker throwing Hadoukens and shit. It's not a good game.
I don't care. I want to see it.
And then Warzone, Attitude.
Oh, Attitude was my first ever wrestling game.
I also had WCW versus the World,
That was supposed to be a decent game.
and well, it was like a prototype for the N64 games.
Yeah, because it's made by the same people.
And then WCW Nitro, which was like the Acclaim version, which wasn't good.
Did you say WCW Nitro? Is that the one where like before you select a character, they do like the little pick me
Oh,
things?
video packages, aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
I watched them a few days ago.
The
For no-
PlayStation version was better than the N64 version.
Yeah.
But basically, they were both sort of like no good. And you could
Yeah.
unlock loads of characters, but they'd have the same movesets as the your first 12 characters.
But they're kind
Jimmy
of...
Hart, Stain, Kevin Nash moves.
Mark Henry beats Christian via submission in 340. So we'll not have an Edge versus Christian match, unfortunately.
Christian's like, no, I don't want to watch this match anymore.
Yeah. The Nitro and Thunder games, the little video packages are worth it just to hear Kevin Nash clearly wasted. Be like, I think in Thunder he's literally just like, don't fucking pick me. He obviously doesn't swear because it's a children's game, but